Old-fashioned, old-school, family-run Italian bakeries. I love them. Once upon a time, they were everywhere, all over the greater Boston area. Well, today, only the best survive. We're in the Merrimack Valley right now. We're in Methuen, and we're at Piro's Italian Bakery and Pizza. And I can't wait to get into this. Come with me. Italian pastries, cakes, cookies, bread, and pies, just to name a few. Piro's Bakery has been in business for nearly 4 decades and doing the exact same thing today that they did back then. Because if it isn't broke, don't fix it. And today, you'll find a whole new generation of Piro's behind the counters. Josie, thanks so much for having Wicked Bites.
Thank you so much for being here. We're so excited for you to be here.
Well, I can't think of anywhere else, literally, that I would rather be right now than here at Piro's.
Oh, that's great. So we offer pies when the holidays come around, cream pies, but our biggest thing here is our strawberry shortcakes.
Speaking of the strawberry shortcake,
this is what we are most famous for. We make real whipped cream here, so none of that fake stuff.
I can taste it.
Yeah, and we are just making this around the clock.
And if you're not in the mood for a cake, well, how about the log? Because the strawberry log is just as famous here at Piro's. Made with vanilla cake, house-made whipped cream, fresh strawberries, and it's good any time of year. The wall behind you opened up and a couple of loaves of bread came flying out of it. What's going on over there?
There's a lot going on back there, but that's where our bread production is, and that's where we get our bread from the back and we bring it through the window here.
And I noticed that there's a bunch of different types of bread.
So we have white Italian bread, and we just make it into different forms, different shapes, but we just stick to Italian white bread.
So it's really the same thing, just shaped a bunch of different ways. Really? Well, I judge a place by their cannoli, and the cannoli here at Piro's is outstanding, with a fresh, crispy shell, a creamy, delicious filling, and I like mine with the chocolate chips on the end. Now, I want to talk about the sfogliatelle and the lobster tails because people get them confused all the time. Even I used to, because they look alike, let's be honest. So the lobster tail is the bigger one.
Bigger one, yep.
And the sfogliatelle is right in front of me, and I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to try it. Oh my God. So the sfogliatelle, kind of a citrusy flavor I'm getting. The lobster tail, more of a creamy, rich filling. Right?
Right, yeah.
Both delicious. I'm in heaven. All right, well, we gave you a taste of the bakery, but now it's time to head next door to the pizza side and turn it up another notch. All right, now we're on the pizza side here at Piro's. This side is Piro's Pizza Plus. They got the beach pizza that you know up here in the Merrimack Valley. This is that classic Merrimack Valley pizza that you only find in this area from the beaches down the river here to Methuen, and I love it. You either love it or hate it. I happen to love it. Well, I came for the pizza, but I can't leave without at least a week's supply of those fresh, thin, crispy chicken cutlets. And of course, the arancini, house-made and delicious. And of course, doesn't end there, calzones. They got a whole fridge with prepared meals to go. Well, Josie's handing out the sweets on the bakery side, but over here, well, her brother Vito is making the pizzas. Vito.
It's a pleasure.
I love that name, by the way. Well, I know on this side you guys do the pizza, but it isn't just any pizza. This is the famous Merrimack Valley. They call it beach pizza. You guys call it something different.
And here in the Merrimack, we even call it the Merrimack Valley. We do everything from scratch and take pride in the culture.
I'm from the Boston area, and this is nothing like the Sicilian pizza in the Boston area. It's a very Merrimack Valley thing. There's no cutting corners.
You can't cut corners, and that's why this place has lasted so long.
If I ask you for extra cheese, you're going to do something very different. What is that?
Some people say they can't have it with the provolone.
Because that extra cheese is actually an entire slice of provolone going on.
And you can't beat it fresh out of the oven.
I love it, brother. Well, listen, thanks for having us. It's Piro's here in Methuen, and whether you're looking for a sweet treat or a box of that delicious pizza, well, this is where they come and have for over 40 years. So come find out for yourself and say hello to the Piro family.